Hey, how's it going? So you decided to do Mount Toubkal. So did I. And here is all the gear I'm gonna take with me. So let me walk you through it. I've done my research, wrote things down, bought them, prepared all the clothes and gear, all the essentials. So let's go through it. So this way I'm gonna save you some work. Hopefully, I wish there was a video doing this. There is a few, I watched it, so it does give you, I always recommend to watch a few videos because it does, everybody does it differently basically, and does give you some extra points of view. So basically there's few sections I want to go through, like the clothing, the first aid, cosmetics and your personal medicine, electronics, all the gear I'm gonna take with me for like filming and stuff. So you still want to take your camera, I know, whatever it is, you might have a good phone to use it, and additional gear like goggles, sunglasses, power banks and so on. So let's go through, let's start off with the backpack. So that's nice C-mount from Decathlon, 50 liters, quite big, just gonna allow me to fit it all in. You probably could get away with a smaller one, but I'd rather have more space just in case. So, clothes. Got a pair of like some merino wool socks, which I really want to try out. Got a few more that I'm gonna take for like warmer, like day trekking, but that'll be probably the summit push when we're gonna start early around 3-4 in the morning. But yeah, let's start off with the boots. So you might want to go with just trekking boot like that. It all depends what time of year you're going, right? Or approach shoes, which I'm gonna take because it's June. It's gonna be over 30 degrees, I've checked, as I'm going a few days. So the forecast says 33. As you're gonna go up the village Emil and then to the refuge, it's gonna go down to like 20 few degrees, which is quite good. I'm living in Scotland, I'm not used to those high temperatures anymore, so yeah, really looking forward to some heat, man. But all right, so the socks, boots, I might just go with the approaches because I feel like it's gonna be hot, so I don't need the ankle. So those trousers with a zip off, just for a warmer day. Also gonna spend like a day before the trek in Marrakesh, so I want to be able to zip off and just enjoy the weather. Another thing, I will take like super light shorts with me because I feel like I'll really gonna be sweating on that hike, or whether I'm gonna be using it in the city, just in case, because I feel like if anything is too heavy on you, you will feel it. You want to be as airy and breathable as you can. So what else? A hat to protect you from the sun. How do you like my fishing hat? So that's one thing. Then for the summit push and morning, I will have that on me. That's my down jacket, again from Simon Decathlon. Quite like that. I've used it on my Ben Nevis adventure this year in February. It's really good for like, I think it was like between -10 to even -20, and it did really well. Really happy with it. Then a sleeping bag. Okay, let's talk about, like, I've got some mid layer as well, and waterproof jacket. I'll take that with me just to, it's the forecast doesn't say anything about the rain, but you might want to have it on you just in case. Okay, sleeping bag. So I've messaged some people that I saw on Instagram that they done the climb, and in June they said it was so hot because you're sleeping in one big room with everybody, that guys there were sleeping topless without any shirts on because it was that hot. So I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. The girl I texted said that there are blankets you can use. Also, you want to take your travel towel. There are showers in those refugios, so you can shower whenever you want. And then, okay, so I think that'll be it. So another thing, you want to make sure that if you're in winter, it's quite snowy, you won't take your crampons. I won't need that, but you can also rent them. You don't have to carry it with you. It all depends what kind of luggage you're taking as well. If it's your cabin luggage, you won't be able to take crampons or your walking sticks. So I'm gonna leave it at home because I'm taking that bag to the cabin. It's all paid, a bigger one. I didn't want to send it just in case it gets lost, because then you're in big trouble. And you're able to rent crampons and your hiking sticks in the village of Emil. I watched a few videos, people do that. So yeah, you obviously got your flights. You don't need a visa if you're traveling from Europe or UK. I've checked that, but you want to make sure that if you go on their website, Morocco's website, you'll be able to check basically whether you need a visa or not. All depends where you come from. And vaccines, that's a big one. I'm gonna put it up here for you. What kind of vaccines are required or recommended? So I've done some similar ones, gone to Thailand 3 years ago, so I don't have to do anything, thankfully. But I think they're like your priority because of the food. You could get poisoned, or the water. It's nothing like major, but you still want to feel protected and confident enough to enjoy yourself and eat that food. I wouldn't necessarily advise drinking the water from tap or anything in countries like that, like Africa or Asia. You just want to go with bottled water. What you could also do is take some bottle just in case there is a river all along the hike all the way, or you can have filtered bottle, so it's gonna filter it for you. Another cool gear, which is a new thing for me, I got, is the UV sun protection buff. It's supposed to be cooling as well, so you can use it in so many different ways, and it's so nice in touch. So I'm sure it's going to be really breathable, but you can cover yourself from the dust, or if it's too windy, you can cover your ears. So I can't wait to use that. So let's talk about the insurance. I think that's a big one. I already done a video. It's a previous video on the channel, how I go through the stages. So if you watch that, I don't want to talk it in this video about that because I already done it. So just go on the previous video, you find all about it. So what I also discovered on one of the videos, that it is handy to have your flights and accommodations printed. So I've done that, I have it here. So both places I'm staying in and my flights already checked in, just in case. I don't know if it's true, but they might be asking for it at the airport because it's a different security, and they'll be just curious what you're here for. They might be, and they will want to know where you're staying, what's your purpose. So yeah, I did that just in case. What else? From the clothing, another thing I want to talk about is the gloves. So you can take lighter pair, and but I have some experience going up the mountains, so it's also good to have like two pair and proper winter one as well, because I usually get cold and I don't want to be in a situation where I can't enjoy myself because I'm feeling cold to my toes or fingers. So that's first priority for me always, to have those gloves and a hat, as well as for the day for sun protection, but a winter one as well for the summit push. Goggles, if it's too windy, clear ones, yeah, or your sunglasses, that's category 4. Remember, stay safe. Sun can be really dangerous, especially on snowy mountains. So that's there. Also, I'm gonna take this little guy just to keep some stuff handy. You can also have a smaller one that goes under your shirt if you wanna hide some money or your documents. Okay, so that will be it for like all the gear and clothes. There's few things I take with me, like the DJI that I'm filming with just now, Pocket 4, and I'm taking my Insta360 with that pole stick, 3-meter one. Hopefully they will not say anything at the airport, but with that I'm gonna get some cool shots as we're going up and then on the summit. Because yeah, very important thing I want to talk about, you can't take your drone with you, so don't even try, because it will be confiscated from you. So it's a pity my drone stays home, can't take it, but I will have the Insta360. Gonna charge all these batteries soon. Head torch with some spare batteries. As we waking up like around 3 o'clock in the morning, you definitely need one. And a power bank. Hopefully there will be some where to charge your phone and cameras, but it is handy to have spare batteries for the cameras. But if you want to charge your phone, you want to have at least a small power bank like that, just to give you around 2 charges at least, so you're good for going up and down until you get back to the city. Okay, I think another very important thing is to talk about first aid. So I got my first aid kit with all the bandages, plasters, and additionally I got ibuprofen, because I heard that it's really good, because we're going so high up, right? And you might start to feel the altitude, and I heard that it helps if you use it. I don't know, if you read it more on internet, be able to tell you how much exactly and how often. Every few hours you can take a tablet just to lower the blood pressure. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna have it with me just in case. I want to actually test myself because I've never been that high up. The highest peak I ever did was El Teide in Tenerife, 3,718 meters with my brother Emil. So that's gonna be my highest peak now. 4,167 meters, I think Mount Toubkal is. So I wonder how my body is gonna react. Everybody's different, so it's good to have those tablets, ibuprofen, to help you. Or you can also get for like almost 30 pounds. I googled some high altitude sickness proper medicine. Also Lemsip just in case, always good to drink something hot if you're feeling unwell. So that's essential first aid kit. I got some Enteros gel for diarrhea and all that stuff. If you're feeling your tummy gone wrong after the food or water, hopefully not, but you never know. It's different continent of Africa. So I got this box on Amazon for 20 few pounds and got like 10 of these sachets. So I'm gonna have it for all my future travels. And then a big one, I think, because of the heat, you want to make sure that you drink enough of electrolytes. Again, ordered that on Amazon. I don't know how much, 15-20 pounds for a pack of 30 different flavors. Gonna easily throw that in to the water and just power up on that. For the summit push, my favorite gels, energy gels with some additional caffeine if you need that extra push, and handy wipes just to clean yourself with some sanitizer, alcohol, you never know, you want to clean your hands or something. And then also a big one, your UV protector, sunscreen, 50. Same thing for the lips, that's the 30 SPF medium, but yeah, it does the job. And then toothpaste, toothbrush, deodorant and shower gel, all small for travel. So all that. Also heard that it's handy to have your own toilet paper, because sometimes you might not find any in toilet, or tissues, pack of tissues or few of them, toilet paper. It's always handy to have. You don't have to, beg anyone for it if you find yourself in this situation. Also got these sports supports for like twists and other injuries. So one for knee, one for ankle. I will take it without the boxes, just in case. Also got this stretch that you can stretch like a bandage all around the place, and I think that's really handy, just in case you might need it, and it will help you to go up or down, or someone else might need it, so you can always help someone with that. So obviously, like, you can't take the drone, can't take the stove, and no pole sticks with you. I think that'll be it. Let me see what else I got. I don't know if I mentioned, the towel, also like a bag, plastic bag to put all your dirty clothes in it. Also have this cover for the bag, got that for a few pounds on Amazon, just to cover it for the travel. I did measure the bag, so hopefully it does fit into the box at the airport. I checked, it's pretty much the same size as my everyday luggage that I've used for travel, but just in case, if I will see how the bag looks when I pack it, but I also always take with me sellotape like that, and if I need to tighten it up because it might feel like it's kind of big, I can kind of go around with the tape, make it tighter so it fits into the box. I've paid additional luggage, so I'm kind of risking it, but hopefully it does fit. I'm just taking one, so hopefully, fingers crossed for that. I don't know if there's anything else. I think I've brought everything to this room to show you, so that's most of the things for sure. If I'm missing anything, I will probably find it out for myself. You can also do your own list watch a few videos. That's my video. Don't forget to follow me and you will be able to see how the trek went, and maybe after that I will do another video what of these things were helpful, what not. But yeah, thanks for watching and enjoy your trekking.